Hi guys, it's Terry. As I've discussed before, the secret behind a successful attraction marketing plan, social media plan, is content. What is content? Content is the value you're going to provide to your target audience that they need to hear. So what I'd like to discuss tonight is part of that, content's going to be your original content, it's going to be repurposed content, it's going to be shared content. I'd like to give you a couple tips on how to provide shared content. As you know, I've said in the past, you are to be the hub to your industry. You are to be the go-to guy, the trusted advisor that they can count on for knowing what's going on. What's the best thing? What are the latest changes? Now, you're not going to be able to provide this on your own as far as original content. You're going to be needing to collaborate, trust the leaders in your industry. So a lot of not new businesses, but when they're new to attraction marketing, they're thinking, well, I don't know who the leaders are in my industry. So that's what I'd like to go over tonight. Before we get into that real quick, I just want to show you an example of what kind of content are you going to be providing. Think of yourself as a teacher. So whatever industry you're in, and I've discussed it before, find that niche that you want to own, that you can be the best in the world in, and teach your audience about it. Okay? So for instance, you're a dry cleaning business. Maybe you want to teach your audience about the new environmentally safe way to dry clean. I don't know much about the industry. If you're a bankruptcy attorney, maybe you want to teach your audience how to recover from a bankruptcy. I'm going to use my industry because it's just much easier for me when I'm showing you the example. When I kind of show you what this is only one tactic, but one way of finding out who the leaders in your industry are. Or not actually, right now I'm not discussing who the leaders are, the top blogs. Okay? So before we do that, what I'd like you to do, and I strongly suggest you do, is you go to SEO Quake. And it's a browser add-on, and they have one for Firefox, for Chrome, and for Safari. Add that. You'll see this toolbar at the top, right here. I'm pointing to it. That's going to come up every time you click on a new site. Now, you can come up to your tools right here if it's annoying you, and you can come down to Sequake, and go to the plugins. I'm sorry, it's a plugin, it's not an add-on. Plugins, and you can... where is it? Right here. You can, I'm not going to do it now, but you can uncheck it. So know that you don't have to have this all the time. I have it there all the time. I think it's very, very helpful. And what it does is, this is just a benchmark. Okay? It's just a guide. Right here, this PR, that's the Google PageRank. Okay? Now, please just think of this as a guide. It's not, anyways, we'll discuss that in another video. But I think it's just a great, quick way to figure out if a blog is credible or not. Okay? So what the Google PageRank is from 1 to, it has a rank of 1 to 10. Okay? So the higher you are, the more credible your blog is. Well, what does credible mean to Google? Credible to Google basically means a lot of sites, relevant sites, are linking to you. Okay, so what that would mean is if I came across a really fantastic article on your site, I would probably reference it in my site, and I would use your link. Okay, so it's just like this stamp of endorsement, and I'm not going to get into all that. They're called backlinks, but that's basically how you get your page rank. Okay, so we're going to use that as a guide. The next resource that I want you guys to use is it's called Google Blog Search. So just go ahead and Google that, and you're going to come to the search bar here, and let's see, I'm going to use my industry, and lately for some reason, because I just think right now it's so hot, so powerful, and just really being rewarded is local search. Okay, so I'm going to input local SEO. Okay, and I'm going to do search blogs. Okay, they're telling me right here who the related blogs are, and that might be all you need to do. So I'm going to click on the first one. Okay, now if you look, and I'm going to refresh to make sure that it didn't, okay, good. His PR is a 5. Now, a 5 is really very good because it's okay. From 0 to 1 isn't too hard. From 1 to 2 isn't too hard. But each additional point you get gets progressively higher. So to go from 4 to 5 is much, much harder to go than to go from 3 to 4. Okay, and to go from 5 to 6 is much, much harder than from 4 to 5. I hope you're following. So if you see a PR of 5 or above, that is a very, very trusted blog. So what does that mean? Well, I might go ahead and, well, not might, I will, if I would like to teach my audience about local SEO, and that's still really broad, but if I'd like to teach them about local search engine optimization, I'm going to go ahead and come up here to this little orange box, and I'm going to subscribe to this blog in my Google Reader, which we've discussed before, okay? I'm not going to do it right now. So that's how you're going to find your trusted blogs in your industry. So let's go back. Let's go to the next one. Local SEO. Let's see here. This is a PR 3. Okay, so now keep in mind, I'm doing this very quickly with you. I actually spend a little bit more time reading and skimming is a better word, the articles to see if they even relate. And a PR3, you know, that's not bad, but it wouldn't be an automatic subscribe. So this was, I know, really, really quick, and I hope it made sense. Please do me a favor and ask questions. This is just a very quick way to find out whether or not the blog you came across is credible or not. Okay? Because remember, you want to be providing credible information to your audience. So thanks for listening. And again, leave me comments, leave me questions. All right?